Have you ever been to a basketball game? Have you ever wondered how it all began? Well, basketball was invented by a doctor named James Naismith from Springfield, Massachusetts, back in 1891. He, the reason why he invented the game of basketball was to create indoor activities for men. Also, up in Massachusetts, if no one knew, the winters are very, very brutal, and I mean very, very cold. Also gave the men an opportunity to burn off energy because they just finished with football season. Um, at one point, Naismith asked a local janitor if he can get two 18-inch boxes, but instead he got two peach baskets, hence the name basketball. The very first ball used in the game of basketball was actually a soccer ball. Um, Naismith created 13 rules. The rules were for how to move with the ball and what made up for a foul. Um, Much of the original rules are actually still being used today's game, or in today's game. The very first basketball game ended up with, surprisingly, 1-0. Now, just imagine watching today's games on you came from 1-0 and now they're hitting triple digits, 100 plus points. Um, Basketball is a game of agility and endurance, which makes a perfect indoor game, especially during the wintertime. Um, with basketball, you have right here. So in basketball, there's two teams. Each team has 10 plus players. Now, right here is an image of the five players on the court. Right here at the close to the midcourt is what they call the smallest, but also the shortest player on the team. They call them the point guards. Um, the second guard is the best shooter on the team, which they will consider it, or which they call the shooting guard. The third spot is what is a forward. Um, they also call it a small forward. Now, small forwards can play, good offense, good defense, but they're also considered like a wingman. Power forward is the fourth spot. Power forward is basically kind of like the second of the biggest guy, the second to the big guy. Good for rebounding or passing the ball. And then the last position is what today's game they call the big man, is what is called the center. Um, in basketball, you have four quarters. Each quarter contains 12 minutes. Um, in basketball, there are different ways to score in a game. You can do layups, you can do 3-point shots, and on occasion, you can do flashy slam dunks. Um, the objective of the game is to basically just outscore your opponent. The more points you score, the better chance you have of winning the game. Um, what first started in a small YMCA gymnasium has grown into such a popular sport. Um, in today's game of basketball, it has grown worldwide. It's being played in schools, recreation centers, parks, and it also has millions of people, enjoy watching it and also playing it. Some famous players, for example, are Michael Jordan, who played for the Chicago Bulls. You have Larry Bird, who played for the Boston Celtics. And another one is Yao Ming, who played here for the Houston Rockets. So next time you get a chance to watch a basketball game, just remember how it all started and where it is today. Um, how they started with two peach baskets and now it's from a rim. Thank you.